Perkenalkan nama saya Hardeception NPM 234111099. Di sini saya akan membawakan materi Persamaan Akutansi, accounting equation. Accounting comes from the word accounting, which is the science of calculating and recording transactions related to company finances. Accounting is indeed important as a method of recording company financial transactions, so that later there is no misuse of budgeted funds. One of the important accounting materials to learn is the basic accounting equation. This basic equation can provide a big picture of a company's assets, debt and capital during a certain accounting period. Apart from that, basic accounting equations are also used to carry out simple company bookkeeping. Understanding the accounting equation. The basic accounting equation is a calculation that can later project the wealth, debt and capital owned by the company. As we know, the general principle of accounting that we know is that there is a balance between income and expenditure, or a balance between the assets or liabilities owned by the company and its obligations. The existence of a balance between the two parts of course must be analyzed more deeply using the basic accounting equation. Later, the basic accounting equation will be used to assess the company's ability to manage company finances. Prinsip Persamaan Akutansi. The basic accounting equation principle mathematically connects company assets with debt and capital. The company's assets are included in the assets section, while debts and capital are included in the liabilities section. Rumus Persamaan Dasar Akutansi. Rumus dari Persamaan Dasar Akutansi atau PDA adalah sebagai berikut. Harta, aktiva, equals hutang plus modal, pariva. Seperti yang kita ketahui, semakin besar hutang pada sisi pariva, maka akan menyebabkan ketidakseimbangan pada sisi aktiva. Jika terjadi suatu transaksi yang tidak transparan atau tidak dilaporkan, nantinya juga akan terlihat dengan penghitungan prinsip Persamaan Dasar Akutansi tersebut. Agar terciptanya konsep transparansi tersebut, penting pula adanya auditing yang lebih dikenal dengan konsep good corporate governance. Manfaat Persamaan Akutansi. Berikut berbagai manfaat yang bisa didapatkan dari tabel Persamaan Dasar Akutansi. Dapat digunakan sebagai sumber catatan. Sumber catatan ini nantinya bisa mempermudah proses pencatatan transaksi keuangan. Persamaan Dasar Akutansi memuat informasi mendasar terkait transaksi keuangan yang masuk maupun keluar dari rekening perusahaan sehingga nantinya memudahkan proses pembuatan laporan keuangan. Acuan dalam pemeriksaan saldo. Sebagai sarana untuk memeriksa besarnya saldo yang masuk maupun keluar dari rekening perusahaan. Berbeda dengan laporan keuangan yang menyediakan laporan terperinci. Persamaan Dasar Akutansi menyediakan transaksi keuangan secara garis besar. Components in the basic accounting equation. We have discussed a little above about the two sides that must be present in a basic accounting equation table, namely the asset side and the liability side. Well, of course these two sides cannot just be filled in with what includes assets, debts or capital. To clarify the various components in the basic accounting equation, here is a review. Asset account. We know the term assets as a resource owned by a company to carry out various business activities in a certain accounting period. Assets can also be called treasures or wealth of decrease if vice versa. However, what is interesting is that it turns out that there is a depreciation value on assets in the form of goods. For example, machine equipment will definitely experience damage at some point. Apart from that, the machine will also experience a decrease in value if it is wanted to be resold, so that the assets section can expand and shrink according to real-time conditions. 2. Liability accounts. As the name suggests, a liability account is a type of account that contains the company's responsibility towards certain parties. This account can also contain various company liabilities arising from an event in the past. For example, obligations arising from company debt to seek capital. This obligation usually has to be paid immediately at a predetermined deadline. Liabilities should also be paid as soon as possible if a company's business activities have generated profits. The liability portion will increase if the liability account increases, and vice versa if it decreases. 3. Capital account. The equity account is a capital account which is the remaining interest in the company after deducting liabilities. In short, the equity section is filled with the remaining capital value after deducting liabilities. That way, both parts of the assets and liabilities can obtain a balanced value. Usually equity accounts are part of the assets held by third parties, such as share owners or stakeholders. This ownership can increase and decrease according to real conditions. These are some of the accounts included in the basic accounting equation. Apart from these three things, there are many more terms that can be included in the basic accounting equation table. Examples include income, expenses, and personal expenses with company funds. Pengaru transaksi keuangan terhadap Persamaan Akutansi. Seperti yang kita ketahui, table Persamaan dasar Akutansi berisi aktiva serta pariva yang dimiliki oleh perusahaan. Tujuannya adalah mendapatkan nilai yang benar-benar seimbang pada kedua sisinya. Lalu apa pengaruh transaksi keuangan terhadap table Persamaan dasar Akutansi? Mempengaruhi bagian aktiva pariva. Transaksi keuangan yang dilakukan oleh perusahaan akan bisa secara langsung mempengaruhi bagian aktiva atau pariva dari table Persamaan dasar Akutansi. Transaksi tersebut akan tetap bisa mendatangkan nilai seimbang dari kedua belah table jika transaksinya transparan, dan tidak ada yang disembunyikan. Menambah mengurangi salah satu sisi. Proses transaksi keuangan yang dilakukan perusahaan bisa saja mengurangi sisi aktiva atau aset perusahaan. Namun juga menambah bagian pariva, baik pada bagian hutang atau modal. Sehingga uang yang berkurang pada bagian aset tidak hilang begitu saja. Akan tetapi hanya berpindah pada sisi lainnya. Penambahan pada suatu sisi jika perusahaan mendapatkan penghasilan pendapatan. Maka bagian pariva modal akan bertambah. Akan tetapi jika ada beban yang harus dibayarkan, nantinya beban akan mengurangi bagian modal. Nantinya modal serta beban yang ditambahkan akan mempengaruhi bagian aktiva. Thank you.